that you got the topology in packet tracer that I already designed for you and uploaded in the eCampus. So here I am in the eCampus window. So in the eCampus, when you select your course, on the left side you're going to see skills exam. Click on the skills exam and you're going to have this window. Here you see you have the skills assessment answer key, skills assessment student exam. The student exam file is in Microsoft Word. So you have to open that one up. It has blank spaces. You need to fill out all of those commands. But how do you know all of those commands? Well, I also included one more file that is already been filled out for you. That's the answer key. So you can use the answer key, this file, open up the other file, answer key file, and then see all the commands are already there, already filled out for you. So you learn from there and then fill out your own file in from here. Now that's one thing. That's about the Microsoft Word. But what you need to do, the most important part, what I need you to do is to design all, execute all the files, do all the tasks in the packet tracer. And I already created a designed packet tracer file for you. And so here is the packet tracer file, skills assessment topology design.pkt. Once you open this file, then you should be able to open up the packet tracer file like that. Okay, here's your packet tracer file. So again, you are going to find this file in the eCampus. Okay, download it from the eCampus and you open it up, and then you open up also the answer key file. Here is your answer key file. I have both the files in the eCampus, so download it. Now I'm going to just do a few or just a little bit because you have already all the answers in this file. Number one. Number two, I already designed this topology for you. All you have to do to know how to use these commands, that much you should be able to do. I may just show you one or two steps or just a few steps, maybe as much as I like, and then I'm going to leave it for you. So here I am. You open up this file in the packet tracer, then you open up this Word file. Okay, again, this is the answer key file. So let's go to the part one. Part one, initialize devices. So what you do, step number one, initialize and reload. How do you do that? Everything is written right here. Erase the startup config file on all routers. So you go to the R1 and then you're going to go to the R2 and go to the R3. Not just R1. You are going to do it for R1 and R2 and R3. How do you do? You just erase this, write this command, erase startup config. Okay, here is how I do it. So that you don't get all the way lost. That's why even I'm giving all the answer, I'm giving you the topology for you, I still want to do just to demonstrate to you, just do a few things so that you don't get lost. So I'm going to go to the R1. Okay, here is R1. So click on the R1 and CLI. Okay, it's going to ask you, would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? Yes or no. You always choose no. Just type N and then enter. Okay, now you are back into the regular mode in the router. Every time you reboot the router, it's going to ask you this, would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? Always say no. Just type N. So now I'm going to type enable in here. Now I'm in the privileged exec mode. In this mode, I'm going to type this command, erase startup config. Okay, so ERA tab, erase, start, just type ST tab startup config, enter. It's asking you, are you sure you want to do that? You just confirm, you just have to press enter. That means yes. Okay, done that. Then you're going to be typing reload, RELOAD, this second command right here. Second one, so everything is written there, the answer is there for you. So you're gonna type this reload, enter. It's asking me proceed with the reload, confirm, just press enter. Okay, so it's rebooting, my router is rebooting. The same way I want you to do R1, I'm just doing it in the R1 for you. You do R2 and R3. So again, as it reboots, it asks me the same question. Would you like to enter the initial dialog? I say no and enter. Okay, and then again get going, enable. Okay, now with the S1, you do on the S1 and S2 you got to do this, but I'm gonna only do the on the S1 for you to show you. Same thing, erase the startup config on the switch. One more command, delete the vlan.dat. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it in the S1. So I did it on the R1. Here's my S1 switch. So in the S1 switch, I am gonna do this. CLI, okay, enable, and type the same thing, erase, ERA tab, erase startup config, ST tab, enter, confirm, enter. Now I'm gonna do, here is one more command right here, delete vlan.dat. So del, then vlan, vl tab, no, this one is not a command, it's a name, so I got to type up the whole thing, vlan dot dat, dat, enter. Delete the file name vlan dot dat, yes, enter, confirm, enter. Okay, that's how you have to do. So do this procedure both on S1 and S2, sorry, S1 and S3, no, there is no S2, S1 and S3, and again do this whatever we have done on the R1 to R1, R2 and R3, all of them. That will be your part 1. So I may go a little bit more just to get you going. Then all the parts here you have to do it yourself, again because I provided you all the answers. So I'm going to go a little bit for you just to show you. Okay, configuration tasks for R1 include the following. So I'm in the step 2 now. Okay, I'm in the step 2, and here is everything blank, and here is everything written there for you. Okay, so disable the DNS lookup. How do I do that? Type no IP domain lookup. You need to figure out which mode you need to go to do that. So I'm going to go to the R1. You have to, at this point, you got to know that much, or if you do not know, look it up. You know, should be able to do that much. Now I'm in the router R1. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the global config mode to type this command, no IP domain lookup, config, config, config t. I'm in the global config mode. Type no IP domain DOMAIN -L tab, no IP domain lookup, enter. I did it. Now next one, I have to do a router name. Type host name R1. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Host name should be R1, capital R1. Sorry, my caps lock was on. Again R1. Okay, now then encrypted privileged exec password, okay, should be secret. And how do I know this? Look, instructions are right here. Right here it's asking you to what needs to be done. Router name R1. If you didn't know how to do it, then you look it at the answer key and do it from there. Again, what is the next step? Router name R1. So I just did the host name. Now encrypted privileged exec password should be class. That is what you need to do without going through the answer key. But then again, so how do I do that? How do I do encrypted privileged exec password? Okay, so since say I don't know how to do it, then I'm gonna go here and find out. Oh, okay, this is how I do it. Enable secret class. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, the global config mode, type enable, ENABLE, enable secret class, 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 enter, just like that. Okay, then next would be the console access password. So I'm going to have to go to the line console 0. Line, you need to know which mode to go to. That much you got to know. Okay, line console 0. So I'm in the console mode. There I have to type this. Okay, password Cisco. It's already showing you how to, you have to go to the line console 0. Password Cisco. So PASS password Cisco, CISCO, done. Then I have to use the login command, login, login command, done. Next, I need to make the telnet access password. So do the same thing. Now I have to go to the line VTY. So exit out of this line, EXIT, exit out of this line, go to this one, line VTY 0 to 15, line VTY 0 to 15. In there you have to type password Cisco, password Cisco, okay, password Cisco. Then you type the login, LOGIN, login command. Good, done that. I'm here, right here, that much. Now encrypt all the plain text password. Here is my command, service password encryption. I need to do this one in the global config mode. So I need to get out of this line mode, exit, okay, I'm in the global config mode. I need to type service password encryption, SERV tab password encryption, okay, service password encryption, enter. Okay, now then I have to type a banner, banner MOTD, unauthorized access is prohibited, okay, and so I can use this one, banner MOTD, just like that. Control C, I'm in the global config mode, paste. So banner MOTD, enter. I've done the banner. Now I need to go to the interface serial 000 and do all these commands, okay, serial 000 interface. I need to do all these commands. How do I go to the serial 00 interface? I'm in the global config mode. The first command I do is interface serial 00, start from there. That's the first one. So I'm going to type here interface serial 000, okay. You could type just the way I did it, this way, interface serial. You don't have to do that way. If you type exactly the way it is, it's going to work, okay. Instead, again, just to help you out, if you do just this exactly the way it is, just copy and paste, even that will work, okay. Right here, Control C, and then coming here and paste, enter, same thing. Now description is connection to R2, so description to connection to R2, I need to do that one. I'm giving a description to that interface, enter, just like that. You can go one by one command. IP address should be this, okay, here is your IP address. IP address. Here is your IPv6 address. So we're going to type IPv6 address. IPv6 address, got that also. Clock rate, I'm going to set the clock rate. Clock rate, Control C, go here, Control V, enter. Okay, this command applies only to DCE interface. Okay, okay. So looks like I did a DTE interface. Okay, this will not do the clock rate. That's okay. Move on. I'm not going to redesign the topology for you. If this command did not work, that's okay. Do the no shutdown. No shutdown. Okay. Good. Okay. Just by the way, look at here on this topology right here. This is the DCE serial and this is DTE serial. So I use this one. That's why I should have used this DCE in this one. That way, then you could use the clock rate. But that's okay. No worries about that. Let's move on. Okay. So I'm in the R1. Okay. Now default router. Next would be IP route. So I'm going to do that in the global config mode. Okay. You need to know how to use this command, which mode you need to use these commands. Control C. I'm in the interface mode right here. It's not going to work there. Exit. Okay. To IP route, to write an entry in the routing table, to create a default route, I have to go to the global config mode, which I'm in the global config mode now. Paste. That worked. Good. And then IPv6 route, I have to do that also. So let me do the IPv6 route. Control C. See, all the answer is already given to you. Okay. Now, see, I'm already done with R1. These are the tasks. Okay. Showing you an example. So what do I need to do again? It was asked, written in here. And how to do it? Again, I'm repeating how to do it. You go there and all the answers are here. That's how you do it. Now you do the same thing on R2. Okay. R2, you have to go here. It shows exactly what you need to do on the R2, and all the answers are given here. So you should be able to do all of those things in R2. Same way, everyone, section by section, what you need to do in the R3, it shows here what you need to do in the R3, all the answers. So given all of these answers, you should be able to do. And that much I should be able to hold you to that standard. If you still do not know how to do it, check YouTube, check other video, Google it out, ask your friends, these things, nothing is new here. Everything is already has been done. Okay. Not only that, again I'm repeating that not only has been done, I'm giving you the answers. So that you should be able to know how to put those answers. So after you do all of those, go all the way chapter 6, step number, all of those, step 7, everything you finish up. After that, be sure to save this file save as, and when you save this file, make sure you save it by your name. Make sure that you write here every file that you send to me, name the file your name, first name and last name. That is important. Otherwise I would not know whose file that is, and I'm not going to give you the grade. So after saving, then you go ahead and submit them, email them to me. That's how the skills assessment test will be done. Okay. So you're going to be emailing this packet tracer file after completing to my email at my email addresses. Everything is written there in the eCampus, in the instruction. So I hope that everything will be working fine. Do not delay. You only have till 4 more days. Today is the 9th. On the 13th is your last day. So you finish this file with this answer key, and then you will be doing the final exam also. And you are not allowed to take the final exam until you do the feedback. The NET ACAD requires you to do that. If you try to take the final exam, there will be an error. So you have to do the feedback first. Make sure you complete the feedback, and then you will be able to do the final exam. Again, your final exam and your skills exam, both of them are due on this Wednesday. Do it beforehand. Okay. Wish all the best of luck, and hope that everything will work. Okay. I really want you to be able to do this that much. So I'll email me if you have any question, any concern, and we'll go from there. Okay. So you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all via email pretty soon. Okay, my friends.